So, I'm not content with the way last episode went. You know, with the low compression stuff, it's not ideal. But I talked to my father-in-law, and he says it's worth getting running. You know, you never know. It might be a stuck valve or something, and when it runs, it might unseize or something. Like by some divine miracle, it might be okay. So it's worth doing it. You've come so far, get it running. So, fuck it. That's what we're going to do. I've took the front end off. I've took the radiator off and bits and bobs like that, just so I can turn the engine by hand. Going to check timing and firing order, and we're just going to see what happens. And if by some divine miracle it does run, and then it does fix the compression itself somehow, happy days. If not, I have actually got a sneaky little plan up my sleeve now for something if the compression on this is toast, you know, and running the engine doesn't help in any way, and it is knackered. I've got a backup, and it's a nice backup. So yeah, but we'll cross that bridge if we come to it. But for now, we're gonna mess around with some stuff, and yeah, we'll just fuck it, go for it. Like, what? We've got nothing to lose, so let's go. So close. Yeah! Oil is leaking out of it, but it's fine. Yes. It ran. It ran like shit, but it ran. Yeah. I'm quite emotional. That's the first time the engine's ran in 12 years. It's a big moment. Somehow it's ran. I don't know how, but yeah. I put a little bit of oil in it just because I know I wanted to run it. So just to potentially stop it from not fully seizing and going boom. But yeah, there's oil pissing out of it. I know where it was coming from. Just need to get a few bits, make it, you know, effectively a sealed unit where oil can circulate, fill it with oil and go and try and get it running properly, running nice, if it will, with the low compression on cylinder 1. But fuck it, a little bit at a time, little wins. So I'm going to enjoy this cup of coffee and we'll see what I fancy doing tomorrow. So it's the next day after starting me for the first time, and yeah, I've tried to do a little bit. I'm a bit stuck on what I can do until I get these couple of bits like replaced or bought. I'll show you what I mean. So there is an oil transfer pipe that runs from the block there over into the oil filter housing down there. Now, the one I've got is this pipe here on a different housing, same housing but from a different engine. It's like this, and it had two fittings on it. In fact, there's a pipe. So this is a pipe I've got at the moment. Focus. It's got two fittings on it, both 11/16. Fits into there fine, but it is too big for that. I've actually chipped the paint around the engine as well, which is really annoying. But anywho, so it's ever so slightly too big. Asked a question on the mini group, and yeah, got it confirmed. What I thought, it's a 5/8 fitting. So what I have done, I'll put a picture of it on screen now, but I've ordered a braided line with a 5/8 on the block side and then 11/16 on the filter housing side. It's a bit unusual because when they crossed over in 92, it should have been 11/16, but the old ones were 5/8 and a 1/4 inch on the oil filled housing, but there were a few during the crossover period that had 11/16 and 5/8. Apparently it's a bit of an odd one, like a bit of a rare occurrence, but yeah, typically that's where I fall in. Excellent. But new line from HEL, 45 quid free postage, so it's a braided line, it will look awesome. I've also bought a new oil filter and a new gasket. So before I start it again and try and get it running, I'm going to get that sorted, and then we're going to need to do the cooling side of things. Radiator and all associated gubbins are in there. But yeah, obviously we've got brand new water pump, thermostat, new gasket, and yeah, we'll fit that all back up, fill it with some coolant, and yeah, we'll be able to run it long enough to tune. But yeah, I just need to find my bracket for my alternator to hold that on there, and we're good to go. So for the first time in 12 years, the engine has oil in it. Oh, focus. It's got plenty of it in. So we'll run it and start tuning it up a little bit as soon as I get that pipe and shit. So for now, it's going to be all the bits on the car that need doing. And, well, there's a lot of them, but that's boring. Okay, so we're off on a little side quest now. We're going to my mother and father's house. Because, as I said in the start of the video, I have a backup plan in place now. In case my compression doesn't miraculously fix itself. Hope it does. Hope being ran in, you know, helps increase compression somehow. But anyway, if it doesn't, I've got a plan, and I've got a bag full of tools and a jack in the car. So yeah, I'll show you when we get there. So I'm at my mum and dad's garage now, and behind me, as you could probably see in the corner, is a 1991 Mini Cooper. So this is my brother's Mini. He moved to America a few years ago. He's got wife and kids, very happy family, very happy for him as well. So he's doing really well out there. He's actually bought a Mini out there, which is super cool. But it means this one has been sort of like left in a state of disrepair a bit. It wasn't great when he left for America. You know, there were a few issues. Like we bought it off, said he reshelled it. I think he probably reshelled it with a car that was slightly better than the shell that he had on, because it wasn't great at the time. But yeah, I mean, now it's unfortunately it's been sat for like 6 years maybe. So yeah, it's been a while. But underneath this bonnet is a 1275 engine. Now my brother, if he's watching, shout out Adam, has said that I can temporarily borrow this to put in mine when if the compression's bad, and if the compression and everything is good in this, then it makes sense to drop it in, just so it keeps the project moving. So what I'm going to do today, because my dad wants to take this garage down because it's an old asbestos garage, as you can probably tell by looking at the roof. Mini needs moving. It hasn't got a rear subframe or anything on it, so moving it around is very difficult. So I'm going to drop the engine and subframe off this today. Hopefully be able to move that out of the car on my own. If not, I'll just have to wait for my dad to help me lift the body over it, and then we can take the engine and subframe to my house. I'll get that all cleaned up and make it look nice anyway, even if I don't end up using it. And then the shell can be moved out of the garage quite easily, and then he can build his new garage. So that's the plan. But yeah, I probably won't video me taking it out of the car because I've got limited tools and I haven't got a phone stand or anything to video myself or do a time lapse, which is a shame. So that'd been cool. But yeah, I'm going to crack on because it is 9:30 in the morning and I'm meeting a friend for lunch. So I don't think this will take me more than an hour and a half to get it all out. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Taking this nut off to the carb because I'm just going to drop the subframe and engine straight at the bottom of it, and yep, it's brilliant. So you have to take top of the bowl off to take that nut out. Brilliant, isn't it?
That sounds so fucking good.
Oh, mate.